What is up, folks? I am Omni, and this is Ark Survival Evolved on the Wolves server. And wouldn't you know it, as soon as I hit the button, it started raining. Oh well, we're gonna work with it in this early rainy morning. Before we get going though, I want to take the time to say thank you to everyone out there that supported my videos so far. I really appreciate it, and if you like this video, slam that like button for me. And as always, please subscribe to keep following along here. Okay, now today is, even though I'm by myself, I think, but today's activities are going to consist of doing something that should be good for the tribe, and that is we're going to finally populate our little extra dino storage building thingamajigger here. But before we do, I do think we'll need extra room. And I like this idea. Yeah, sorry, distracted. And by extra room, I mean another story. And I think the way, we'll do this. What the? Got another Diplodocus in here. Okay. But second story. Yeah, we really need one, and I think what we'll do is when we move all the, well, not all, but when we move the extra dinos over here, I'm going to put the little guys up on the second story, and, all the bigger, more awkward and hard to drive guys are going to go down on the bottom floor. Okay, so to start off, I went ahead, whipped up some windows and walls here, and let me see. I think what we'll do is, since really windows aren't needed, but they'll make things look nice, so I think what I'll do is kind of mix things up a little. We're going to start with a layer of walls first. And let's see. And then I'll go around and add windows on the next layer in some places that I think they'll look nice. Kind of doubt 25 walls is going to be enough to make it around, but that's okay. I got more on truck over there. I just couldn't carry everything at once. Alright. Okay, not bad. So let me just run over here. Because I'm not expecting the building part here to take too incredibly long. So I'm going to keep you guys with me for all that. Ooh, already out of walls. Yep, okay. Well, we'll just get to where I put the windows in. Oh, almost didn't make it up there. The Carno's head is poking through. Okay. Now, this building is actually someone else's project, but I don't want to be mean or anything, but let's just say that there's been inactivity lately, and, I'm kind of jumping in on this. Because our little dino pens are getting super duper crowded. And I am going to need even more walls than I thought. Okay. Well, good thing I still have more wood on my guys over here. Let's see, not you. What about you? No, I took everything from you. Oh no. Oh, am I down to just timber over here? Oh, I've blown... Oh no. He doesn't have much either. I have blown through my, stock of wood. Okay, let's just do... 10. Okay, we'll craft 10. That should be enough to finish us around. And, actually... we'll just craft it all. But, yeah. You know, I've been progressing. I'm nearly got my place ready over there to be converted into actual building materials. It did really help kind of pre-plan everything with thatch stuff first, so I wish I would have gotten into that sooner. Because usually I just built from the materials I wanted to finish with, and if I made mistakes, I just simply went and replaced them. Alrighty. Oh, you know what? You're kind of wedged in there, aren't you? Let's try to back the bear out. We'll get him away from these steps. But yeah, as for this building and getting dinos into it, I think what I'm going to do is just simply, Oh, you're stuck? You can't be stuck. Oh, here we go. But yeah, basically what I'm gonna do is... I'm gonna bring over the dinosaurs people don't use often. Like, all of our RGs are gonna stay over there. Though I might move Mayhem and Garuda over. Because I go out and get on Anarchy the most, so I'll keep her at the ready. I'll keep Sauron over there so I can hop on him and go get drops real quick. But then basically everything that doesn't have somebody's name tag on it, I'm gonna bring over here. But for right now, let's get these walls up. Okay. Now, as for these windows, what I was thinking is I've already counted it out off camera. We got 9 tiles on this side, so I think what I'll do is just do 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. And then there'll be 3 in between there, so it looks somewhat symmetrical. And then for this side, I think it was 15. So I might do... I don't know, let's just keep with 3. But we'll work from end to end. Then if I do 1, 2, 3 and put 1 there. 1, 2, 3 and put 1 there. I think there would still be another gap of 3. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then, yeah, there's really no point in doing it to the back wall. Because it'll just be looking at cliff I mean, even if the sun went right over that edge there, I don't think we'd get much light. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then, what, I got 2 left, so let's just do that. And that. Can I make one more? Cool. And that. And eat. Okay, guys, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and grind up the rest of the walls. Maybe we'll probably need extra ceiling tiles too. But I want to get these up and maybe get some of the other dinos in here and get the inside filled out a little, and then I'll bring you back. So until then, see you in a bit. What is up, and welcome back, peeps. Well, honestly, this has been a much bigger project than I anticipated. But, look at that. I've added a whole nother story, and I got dinos in there. I know that profile doesn't look like much, but I put all the shapes on the sides here, because, you know, as I went along and got that second story up there, it was just coming out a little bit too boxy. But, check it out. We got down here for our bigger dinos, and maybe ones that are more commonly ridden by the other guys, like maybe we'll move the wolves and bears in here too. But for now, I'll just be satisfied with really opening up those dino pens. But let me show you the upstairs, because that's where the most work was done. But here we go. Here, let me get rid of that. Sorry, I learned to look through it, but I know you guys it's probably blocking you all up. But even with part of a tree growing through here, we got a lot of little pens set up for a lot of different dinos. You know, I got the little guys like the dodos, the mesos, some penguins. I got dilos in there, you can barely see them. Lystros, scorpions right here. Then what? Then we got terror birds, raptors, and then packies. And we have room to expand too. I got a pair. There's still another pair down at the pens giving off their little egg magic. But this pair I tamed myself, and I never realized they're like a yin-yang of each other. See, he's all dark with a peachish, lightish beak. And that one's all lightish with a grayish beak. That's kind of neat. And, you know, I've already tested it out, and the Oviraptor's little egg magic covers this entire building. Let's see, we got parasaurs over here. Ooh, I never finished boxing in these turtles. Oh, not like they'll move around a lot. Then I also set up this little here for people's Dimorphodons, so we can get the eggs from them, but also store them, and if any of them's not on passive, they won't just fly all over the place. So it's kind of like a, oh, what is it? Like a giant bird cage people can walk into. An aviary. But, yeah. It's not all the dinos we had back in those pens, but I did get a good number of them over here. Let's just close this door now. And I'll go in and box those turtles up after I'm done. I even got the Dimetrodons that we were using for egg hatching out of there. And in a place down there on the first floor. But yeah, look at it now. You can actually walk around here without needing to jump, duck, lay down, weave around. There's mostly nothing left but the flyers in here, and I think I'd feel better leaving the bears here as protectors. Because I don't know about the others, but I keep my flyers on passive so they don't take off just because something out, or a dilo out here decided to get gutsy with something. But check this out, I almost got the herbivore pen empty. It's mostly just filled with Ankylos now. I can actually probably get my road crew dinos in and out of here very easily now. Which is cool. I mean, they were all taking care of business just sitting here on neutral. But now I don't have to worry so much. Oh. Sorry, I thought that red light was an alpha glow because I spotted it through the trees. Alright, now... I kind of did get ahead of myself with moving the dinos. I wanted to actually record moving a couple of types over, but... You know, I just got ahead of myself, got into moving them all around. But, here, I know what, we'll box up those turtles and I'll show you what I was doing. I mean, it's not that complicated, most people have probably already figured it out, but I'll just go ahead and, you know, give a little tutorial on it all. But, let me see. Oh, I'm gonna need a lot more wood. Shouldn't have walked away from my beaver. Alright. Oh, he only has just a couple stacks left. Yeah, my, I was using my beaver and my trike a lot, to go around and get wood and thatch and everything, you know. And they were doing really great. Just the one time when I was building the second floor, did I really have to leave the valley here. Now, let's see, these turtles, you know, they can't get around that much. So, let's see. Maybe I should keep it even with the parasaurs, because that's just way too close there. Well, I don't know. We'll see how it works. If there's a big problem, it won't cost a lot to correct this. But yeah, I was just going around and using railings to divide up all the different sections. And for areas where I thought, you know, it would be impossible for these guys to get out, you know, like I'm sorry, it's just been a really long day. Words are not coming to me. Let me try again. For all the dinosaurs that I thought could not get around just one single railing, that's how come I left it open right there. That way, you know, it's easy to jump in here ourselves and gather eggs and whatnot. Granted, the monkeys don't lay eggs, but, yeah, see? But then for everything that I thought might be able to get over just one rail, I, you know, put a door frame and a door up for each of these sections. So here we are between the scorpions and the terror birds here. I mean, so it's not too complex, but hopefully it'll work really well. And I think with these turtles, you know, they probably won't be able to get over one railing. So for now, I'll just leave it like that. And yeah, it looks like we can get here without too much trouble. What about this corner here? Yeah, that's not too bad. But yeah, then I also got feeding troughs set up here at each end of the building, basically. The reason I put them on the second floor was just to get, like, the maximum effect. You know, because now not only is this feeding this end of the building, but it's also feeding the dinosaurs that are below it. And if we put RGs or Pteranodons up there, it would feed those as well. I still gotta fill them up though, so that's gonna be my next big task. But yeah, guys, I do apologize that I didn't keep you here for a lot of the building. Just to make sure these slopes and everything went in right. You know, you see I put in those little triangle pieces. I've mentioned in other videos how when you have really, really long buildings like this, if you just start from one end and work your way over, eventually a gap starts forming with these slopes. So, you know, one way to help make sure that doesn't happen is you build out about 4 or 5 tiles, and then you find a way to get one of those up there, and that kind of helps reset all the snap points so you can build out just a little bit more. And in the case of this, what I did to make sure it, you know, it was pretty much seamless and there was no gaps in these areas, is I built out like 4 on each end, and then I left a gap and put that triangle piece up there. And then from there, I filled in the gap and just kept going from side to side until I eventually just met each side up right here in the middle. And I think it looks pretty good. It actually didn't give me too much trouble. I think that's just because I thought ahead and remembered that fact before it gave me any grief there. And I gotta hand it to Chex, man. I mean, that's a really interesting stairwell. It's pretty smooth, too. I didn't have any trouble at all getting these dinosaurs up here. But I really hope he doesn't mind me adding this floor and kind of going ahead and putting this building into operation, but we just kind of needed it done. We needed those pins open. It was getting ridiculous. We couldn't even navigate through them. Yeah, and I'm not sure if it's the Primitive Plus mod or what, but we've been having a problem with red drops lately. They, like, don't land. Because that drop's been there for like 20 minutes. But, yeah, that building's doing pretty great there. It's kind of still looking boxy. We might do some things to liven it up a little. But for right now, we just needed it operational. I just can't believe this right here. It's great. I mean, you can walk through, you can jump through. It's amazing. Space. Yeah, don't worry about that bird. It's following its owner. But yeah, I might, you know, go ahead and start putting my dinosaurs up. Let me see. I think you're following truck. So yeah, I do hope you guys kind of just enjoyed me showcasing it. You know, hopefully I've inspired someone. If anybody has any comments on like how I can do better or whatever, you know, just any suggestions at all, go ahead and leave them in the comments section. But let me see, who else do I have left? Just Wrecker and Dozer. But yeah, that's pretty awesome that I can get these guys back in here again. I mean, I probably could have done it before, but it just would have been like a big giant puzzle every time I would have taken them out or put them back or all that. But yeah, I think that's going to be the episode here, guys. So remember, I am Omni. This is Ark Survival Evolved on the Wolves server. If you like this episode, slam that like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. And if you want to keep following along, please subscribe. So, until next time, guys, remember, play hard and game harder. See you later.